On Monday, June 3, the 32-year-old posted a sneak peek of her most recent hair makeover on TikTok and Instagram. Gypsy-Rose Blanchard is doing a new hairstyle. On Monday, June 3, Blanchard gave fans a peek at her most recent hairstyle with a short TikTok video and a new Instagram selfie. The 32-year-old posted a close-up selfie of her new natural appearance on Instagram with the message, "Went back to my natural." She captioned a video she posted on TikTok with the same image, showing off her new short hairstyle and darker locks. She has changed her hair 3 times already this year before this most recent alteration. Blanchard had golden blonde highlights until she donned the blonde style more recently. Her first significant hair change before she tried dyeing it was when she shaved off 8 inches, which she eventually gave to a charity. A Gypsy timeline, the murder case of Rose Blanchard and her release from jail. Blanchard not only changed her hairdo, but also had a rhinoplasty in April and plastic surgery earlier this year. In a May 15 TikTok GRWM, "Get Ready With Me" video, she declared that she had no intention of pursuing any more plastic surgery treatments. In all honesty, Blanchard responded, "I don't. Everything else about my body makes me happy, even my figure. I have a really feminine physique. I have boobs and curves. I'm quite pleased with those." She went on, "Aside from the nose job I had, which I'm done with, I would not change anything about myself." Blanchard hasn't used social media much since being released from prison on December 28. She was given an early release and served 7 years in jail after entering a guilty plea to the murder of Claudine D.D. Blanchard, her violent mother. Media attention following prison release, according to Gypsy-Rose Blanchard, had a negative effect on my mental health. On the same evening that Gypsy-Rose, Life After Lockup, her new Lifetime series, debuted, Blanchard unveils her new appearance. Viewers are taken behind the scenes of Gypsy-Rose Blanchard's jail release and her first night with her now-divorced husband, Ryan Scott Anderson, in the first episode. During the show, the couple disclosed to a producer that they got to consummate their marriage. In July 2022, the now former couple was married in a jailhouse ceremony for the first time. Blanchard and Anderson cohabitated in Louisiana for around 3 months following Blanchard's release from jail before they broke up. Ryan Anderson's heartbreaking divorce with Gypsy-Rose Blanchard is revealed. It's been tough, select. Blanchard has gotten in touch with her ex-fiance Ken Urker again and asked for help since their breakup. She had previously told POPLE, "I reunited with Ken as a buddy. We had maintained a friendship for a very long period," she said. "So it wasn't like, jump out of a marriage and then let me meet up with you, and boom, we're in a relationship. Then I allowed myself to feel the way I've always felt about Ken," Gypsy-Rose went on. "Those feelings just don't die." Gypsy-Rose Blanchard, who was released from jail 4 months ago, is going through a lot of firsts. On Wednesday, May 1, 32-year-old Gypsy-Rose Blanchard spoke about her prison confessions of Gypsy-Rose Blanchard documentary series during the An Evening with Lifetime Conversations on Controversies event panel. She talked about the biggest lesson she's learned during this significant life transition. The conversation was hosted by Janine Rubenstein of People. "I think the biggest lesson that I've learned is take your time," she said. "Because I think too often, I get also excited about my newfound freedom. And so I think I rush to do things. I want to cram it all in, so I'm just learning to take my time." Although Blanchard stated that she believes she is doing very well, she acknowledged that the past 4 months have been difficult and full of ups and downs. "Still, that's life, isn't it? Thus, I'm simply having fun," the well-known Munchausen by proxy victim said during the Los Angeles event at the Grove. Gypsy about to be released from prison, Rose Blanchard regrets killing her mother, saying she didn't deserve that. Private. Speaking about some of her firsts after being let out of jail, Blanchard remarked, "Today I got to go to the beach for the first time, and that was really exciting. I had a great day today because I visited Sephora for the first time and took walks around the Grove. Regarding her experiences after being released from jail, Blanchard said, "It's so much. Just eating at Taco Bell for the first time. It's hard to pinpoint just one." She acknowledged that every little tiny thing is big to me. Executive producer Melissa Moore noted in the interview that Blanchard has given a lot of thought to purchases such as refrigerators with ice makers. She says, "I'm going to snap a photo next to it." Wouldn't that be considered boasting? No, Gypsy, that'll be okay, I say. After that, it simply made me reflect. Oh, we have an ice maker, I think to myself. In contemplation of the gift Blanchard has given her, Moore stated, "Not take for granted the simple things." Gypsy, a new memoir by Rose Blanchard is coming out. Examine the cover. Private. Moore added, "When I saw her free for the first time in New York, I asked her about the shower because I remember the prison showers and just her not being able to control the temperature. And she was so blown away you can control the temperature of your shower." Moore also discussed Blanchard's trip to Santa Monica and her first ocean swim. Her experience of independence has taught me to value life's little pleasures and luxuries. And that's what I've learned from the documentary, she said, hoping that others may have the same insight. Blanchard, who declared her separation from husband Ryan Scott Anderson in March, has had an eventful few months. The 32-year-old was then reportedly back together with her ex-fiance Ken Urker at the end of last month. After reconnecting earlier this month, we realized that our love for each other is simply undeniable, and life is too short to not take a chance, Blanchard stated to TMZ. After serving 8 of her 10-year sentence for plotting the murder of her 48-year-old mother, Dee Blanchard, with her then-boyfriend Nicholas "Nick" Gojon, she was freed from jail in December 2023. On June 9, 2015, Dee was fatally stabbed by Gojon at her Springfield, Missouri home while Gypsy-Rose was waiting in the restroom. Dee had convinced herself and others that her kid had a string of ailments while putting her through years of needless medical procedures. Many people think that Gypsy-Rose was a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, a rare type of abuse when a guardian makes up or exaggerates a child's condition in order to get sympathy and attention. This theory was put out in court. Gypsy-Rose told POPLE after being released from prison that she thought her mother was suffering from an undiagnosed mental illness. "Looking back, I really wish someone had recognized the warning signs and assisted her," the woman remarked. "I would have benefited from helping her."